king took this ill, and asked why she wasn't cheerful and merry like the others. She hadn't anything to be sorry for now, when she had got out of the Troll's clutches, and was to have such a husband as Rita Red. But she daren't say anything, for Rita Red had said he would take the life of anyone who told the truth how things had gone. But now, one day, when they were hard at work sewing and stitching the bridal array, in came a man in a great sailor's cloak, with a peddler's pack on his back, and asked if the princesses wouldn't buy something fine of him for the wedding. He had so many wares and costly things, both gold and silver. Yes, they might do so perhaps. So they looked at his wares, and they looked at him, for they thought they had seen both him and many of his costly things before. He who has so many fine things, said the youngest princess, must surely have something still more precious, and which suits us better even than these. Maybe I have, said the peddler. But now all the others cried hush, and bade her bear in mind what Rita Red had said he would do. Well, some time after the princesses sat and looked out of the window, and then the king's son came again with the great sea cloak thrown about him, and the press with the gold crowns at his back. And when he got into the palace hall, he unlocked the press before the princesses, and when each of them knew her own gold crown again, the youngest said, I think it only right that he who set us free should get the meed that is his due, and he is not Rita Red, but this man who has brought us our gold crowns. He it is that set us free. Then the king's son cast off the sailor's cloak, and stood there far finer and grander than all the rest, and so the old king made him put Rita Red to death. And now there was real right down joy in the palace. Each took his own bride, and there just was a wedding. Why, it was heard of and talked about over 12 kings' realms. End of section 61.